I play in Asbury a lot, and normally every bill I'm on I know everybody. I don't think I've met any of you guys before today. So anyway, this song's called Anna. Wise man once told me love is never the same story. Never gets old, never gets boring. Oh, I guess that's true. When I still love you, whoever far away you may be. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but I'm coming for you, baby. And I know this is crazy. Would you please humor me? I would never ever hurt you if I was so sorry. When I still love you, whoever far away you may be. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but I'm coming for you, baby. And all I can do is have hope. Oh, it leaves me. Can only pray that someday once again you kiss me. When I still love you, whoever far away you may be. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but I'm coming, baby. Thank you.
Nice one.
Thank you.
I've been with Light of Day for the past 10 years, ever since they started coming over to Europe. But my original link to this is a tour I did in 1996. I was supporting Joe Rosecki and the House Rockers with my band all over Europe on their American Babylon tour, and that's why I got to know Bob Benjamin. When I got the call 10 years ago, when they were looking for a German act to support the cause, it was clear that I would go, and I've been with them ever since. And this is my first time in New Jersey, first time in Asbury Park. It's amazing. I mean, I've come to the point actually where I say, may I be excused, my head is full. There's so much information, so much input, so many lovely people from all over the world. Great place to be. And I'm staring at the sea from here, so if I get lost, it's not my fault. Done some living, did some dreaming, thought that I'd be fine. I met a woman, made some money, lost it all down the line. And I never really planned all this, I never really planned all this. Somehow looks like I'm the champion. I never really planned all this, I never really planned all this. Somehow looks like I'm the champion. They say wisdom comes with the years. I'm running out of time. And how about love, the lasting kind? I'm way past my prime. And I never really planned all this, I never really planned all this. Somehow looks like I'm the champion. Oh, I never really planned all this, I never really planned all this. Somehow looks like I'm the champion. I wanna lie down in the tall grass and stare into the sun. But my back is bent, my heart is broken, and I'm the only one. And I never really planned all this, I never really planned all this. Somehow looks like I'm the champion. Oh, I never really planned all this, I never really planned all this. Somehow I'm about to lose my. Oh, I never really planned all this, I never really planned all this. Somehow looks like I'm the champion. Came down, man down, came. Thanks so much.
Thank you for your respect. Get a lot of that. Happy to be here. Actually, I'd rather be home watching football. But since the Eagles aren't playing. was hoping I'd get the call that said, hey, yeah, we cured this goddamn thing and you can stay home and watch football. Lost a really good friend to this goddamn disease this year. Satch was his friend was a lawyer who decided that he wanted to see the results of his work at the end of the day, so he became a partner. He walked out of court and became a partner. He's a really quiet guy, and he was the kind of guy that if you said, hey, man, you know what we should do? Just fucking do it, man. He always do it. We were sitting at Cheers over in Long Branch. I was playing there on Sundays, and we were both contemplating our career choices as a beer bottle flew over my head. And I was saying to him I should have stayed in school. But and as I was going back on stage to do a second set, I said, the only thing missing in this place is goddamn chicken wire. And the next Sunday, I swear to God, I showed up and there was chicken wire on the stage. This was Satch. Satch had a lot of free time. Looking to the wind, like the ashes persevere. Down uttered and blown by the breeze as he tried to forget. Colors all gone, disappeared, near as quick as he came. Says he can't stay up, but he only comes down in the rain. Strung out to dry, laughing under the vine. 'Cause it ain't such a dignified place, but he really don't mind. Said with his feet on the ground, he had nothing to gain. Says he likes it up there, but it only comes down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, posting out of the sky, loaded down with the pain. There ain't no way to fly. You can read it as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. It was right next to hers, but it only comes down in the rain. Burning himself out on the limb like a leaf in the fall. Lays for a while till he's feeling all dried up and small. Colors all gone, disappeared, near quick as it came. Says he can't stay up, but he only comes down in the rain. Posting out of the sky, loaded down with the pain. Ain't no way to fly. You can't read it as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. It was right next to hers, but it only comes down in the rain. You can't read it as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name. It is right next to hers, but it only comes down in the rain.
I do music full time, but I remember as a kid having a summer job at an office, which I didn't do too well. with that job. But I remember a man named Fred, and he was just this really strong guy, and he had just helped us learn so much, and helped everyone, all the young people working there through learning. And he passed away. He was taken from ALS, and I just remembered thinking to myself, how could such a strong person, just doesn't discriminate, and it's heartbreaking, And that's my first encounter with the disease. So I'm just really happy to be part of a foundation that uses art and bringing people together to try to learn and develop a cure eventually, hopefully, and I pray for that. This next song is a song that I wrote about my very first tour. My very first tour, I didn't have a budget or anything. And I found out on a Wednesday that I was due in New Orleans on a Saturday. So I had to just call all my local gigs, and I really wanted to go. I was going to be opening up for Blues Traveler for 2 months. I was really excited. So I called all of my gigs and subbed them out, and, loaded my car. I didn't have a budget, threw some canned goods and a can opener in the trunk, and threw some costumes in the backseat, outfits and this and that, and luggage. Anyhow, I take off, I get up in the morning, it's like 6 o'clock, and I go to take off, and I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I had never been on tour. I was going to drive 12,000 miles on my own, so it was baptism by fire, but it was a really great experience, and I realized that I never wrote a song about it. So on my current CD, the title track is this song, Whole Lotta Highway, and this is the autobiographical tale. Loaded up my suitcase, I was going away, where my trunk was jammed with food and cans. I had 21 songs ready to play. I received at 6 a.m. Saw my mother's sunrise. I was born with a gypsy curse, but I still started shaking when I hit reverse. I was going to find myself, going to find myself. From the minute that I pulled out of my driveway, headed off to find myself. Oh, but I learned not to wait. Takes a whole highway. Takes a whole highway. Pulled off from Charlotte for fuel and light. When I realized my body was shaking from the 13-hour drive, got a motel room with a number in the name. So I slept on the towel on top of the bed, with a young girl's dream burning up my head. 'Cause I was going to find myself, going to find myself. From that minute I pulled out my driveway, headed off to find myself. Oh, but I learned how to wait. It takes a whole lot of highway. It takes a whole thirsty August highway. So I'll be going to find myself. Yeah, going to find myself. Just like that little. And I pull out my driveway, headed off to find myself. I learned
ready to get back home.
This song's about asking somebody out. It's called Movies. Very simple. I'm gonna turn this on. I see you coming round again 'cause of the movie. Lost friend. How many months you spent crying? No, absolutely nothing. I wish there was something to do. Let me pull you through. Never want to see you cry again. Never cry again. So let me take you to the movies. Let me put you in the show. When I look you in the eye, you say, what? But baby, we both know. Oh baby, we both know. Oh baby, we both know. Oh baby, we both know. I see you drinking lots of bottles, straight drop gin. You're in miserable company, and they ain't waiting for the weekend. The bar might get you loose, but your liver needs a truce. And I want more for you than your newfound friends. What's the names again? So let me take you to the movies. Let me put you in the show. When I look you in the eye, you say, what? But baby, we both know. Oh baby, we both know. Oh baby, we both know. Baby, we both know. Now on the record, I assure you, there's a great guitar solo here, but I can't do that right now. So I'm gonna just have to do this. So let me take you to the movies. Let me put you in the show. When I look you in the eye, you say, what? Well, baby, we both know. Oh, baby, we both know. Oh, baby, we both know. Oh, baby, we both know. Thank you.
But I'm way past that age. I wrote this next song with a friend of mine from California. Her name is Jen Hatch. I was inspired by an incident that happened in January 2017. I was playing a gig up in the north of Germany, and it was freezing cold. And lucky enough, I had a hotel room. I didn't need to sleep in the car. But I walked down the stairs to the breakfast room the next morning. And in Germany we have that thing, we put newspapers in a wooden kind of stick. And we use, I don't know, do you do that here? So the next person has something to read, you know, rather than something crumbled. So walking down these stairs to the breakfast room, I saw that newspaper in front of me. And I got the feeling that the world had changed overnight, not necessarily for the better. It's a song called Jane Eyre. This winter slowly creeping across the land, I think it's gonna linger more than 100 days. Maybe time to stop the pantry shelves with food and human kindness, other useful things. Once were friendly faces, and our gazes turning colder, can be melted with a smile. Turning up my collar to brace against the weather and the bitterness to it all. January, you've never been a friend of mine. I always thought the darkest time of year hasn't arrived until you're here. January, your Christmas lights are fading fast. Blacker clouds come and cast its shadow on the times we're living in. All I wanna do is hunker down, go into hibernation, and wait for spring to come. Get the frozen driveway bundle up, scrape the hoarfrost of the windshield. It's not a time to hide. Scattered across the countryside, signal fires burning, calling out to kindred souls. Face the woodland wind, make sure no one is forgotten. We are many, we are not alone. January, you've never been a friend of mine. I always thought the darkest time of year hasn't arrived until you're here. January, Christmas lights are fading fast. Blacker clouds come and cast its shadow on the times we're living in. We need light in these times we're living in. We need light in these times we're living in.
I came over on the Mayflower. It's different here in Asbury Park. I was noticing over the Christmas holidays, you can pretty much say anything stupid on Facebook and rile people up to the point where I noticed that they had banned Maybe It's Cold Outside because it promoted rape. were like up in arms and that. So I told this. And I'm thinking to myself, whoever this marketing genius was that thought about banning that song, man, because I heard nothing but that song for the whole Christmas season. I said, that's my new hero there, man. So I started thinking, maybe I should call up and say that I got shit that's way worse than that. So I started calling up radio stations saying, Pat Guadagno has a song that promotes Reagan, you should ban his records. Figuring I'd sell some records. They all said, we weren't going to play his records anyway. So I hope you're not offended. But if you are, call your radio station. Hey now, pretty mom, sure are looking fine. Here we are, parked in my car. You better keep one thing in mind. It's a long walk home. It's a long walk home. I hope you got your good shoes on. It's a long walk home. Didn't I buy you dinner? I took you to a show. Now here we are on Lover's Lane. Do you want to stay or go? It's a long walk home. It's a long walk home. I hope you got your good shoes on, baby. It's a long walk home. Steaming up the winds, radio down low. If you ain't going all the way, you got a long, long way to go, cause it's a long walk home. It's a long walk home. I hope you got your good shoes on. It's a long walk home. You believe in the hereafter? Well, you will be for too long. Cause if you ain't here after what I'm here after, you're gonna be here after I'm gone. It's a long walk home. It's a long walk home. I hope you got your good shoes on, baby. It's a long walk home. Well, I don't know how it happened. It all went down so fast. She kicked me out, locked the door, stepped down on the gas. Now here I am on the roadside, watching her drive away, with her finger out the window. I swear I heard her say, it's a long walk home. It's a long walk home. Man, I'm glad I have my good shoes on. It was a long walk home. It's a long walk home. It's a long walk home. I hope you had your good shoes on. It's a long walk home. Yeah, that should be banned, shouldn't it?
Absolutely. So I have a drinking song to play for you next.
Yeah.
Song I wrote with John Eddy, recorded with John Popper, and thanks to you guys, we're up to 2 million streams on Spotify now on this one. This may or may not be a true story, and one of my all-time favorite performers, Pat Guadagno, is going to sing it with me today. Yeah. You like tequila, right?
I sure do. As a matter of fact, I think it's about to kill time.
I agree. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3, 4. He told me I was beautiful, just when I needed to hear it. I left out my door and the liquor was hard when tequila lifted my spirits. Simple devil said he was on the level, so I guess it really wasn't my fault.
slim. I bit my tongue, 'cause he was so damn